Okay, we've sat down in the blind and actually spooked a deer. I think it was the spike, maybe a 3-point, I'm not sure. While I was walking down to the feeder, it ran back there along the fence line. Not real fast or real hard like he was really spooked, but he just wanted to get out of my way, I think. He'll be back, whatever it was. Wasn't a big buck, but we'll see if he shows up. It's early. I want to say it's probably 1:30. I'm not sure. And I'll update the time next time I turn the phone on. But we're going to get settled in here, get things set up properly, and see what comes out. I put some doe and estrus scent down there. The way these bucks have been chasing does, hopefully it'll bring one in, but not sure. So never had a lot of faith in it, although my son put some down over there where he hunts, and buck came in and made a scrape on it. So and I got that on camera, so it worked. So we'll see. I'll talk to y'all later. I got the spike down there on the other side of the fence. It looks like he's going to cross and come over here, probably up to the feeder. But I've already got him on binoculars. No, it's a spike or the 3-point, but I believe it's a spike. So I'll bring you back if he gets to the feeder. That's Elmer. Haven't seen him in a while. Got Elmer and Spike down there right now. Spike is over here on the right. Oh, got a raccoon coming in. I really need to shoot him. But there is another big buck that was back along the fence line. So that raccoon will probably stick around. You see Elmer on the left and Spike over on your right when he moves. He's back in the trees there on the right. Then I guess you got Rocky down there. Rocky is watching me. Young raccoon. Elmer don't know what to think. I'm not afternoon, folks. It's Sonny here with Sonny's Outdoor Adventures, and I have no grandkids today, so I'm going to go down here and sit in the woods, see what I can see. I think the wind is probably blowing in the wrong direction, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Might be a little bit different down in the woods down there, but we'll go down. Heck, ain't got much else to do. I do actually, but I just don't want to do it. So we'll go sit down here in the woods and see what we can get on camera. Maybe get lucky and shoot a deer or a pig or a coyote. So I'll bring y'all back once we get down into the woods. Look at that big blue sky back there with them white clouds. That's kind of neat. So crow going over there. We'll see y'all later. Okay, we're here at the blind, and there was a buck here when I came in. I didn't really spook him. He didn't take off running like he was scared. He just kept walking away from me, making a circle. And he's back up. You see the blind. He's back up in the woods behind that blind there. It looked like Elmer, but I'm not going to swear to it. There's a young buck. Nice little rack on his head, but he'll be better next year. And I still got some corn down here. So, uh-oh, looks like my feeder's out. Damn. Okay, so we're going to put some on the ground here. Okay. And then we'll leave some in the plate so when it spins, it'll hear it. So we'll get back up here, get set up in the blind. I'm not sure how long I'm going to sit because I really want to sit up there up top. So I'll sit here probably until about 5 o'clock. Then I'll ease up top there and see what I can find coming out of the woods up there. So set that right there. Well, folks, haven't been here long, but I can feel my blood sugar starting to drop. I didn't eat any lunch, stupid of me. I normally carry snacks in my backpack, so when this happens, I don't have to take off out of here. But before it gets too bad, I'm going to go ahead and head up top, get me something to eat, and then I'll probably sit in that blind up there for a while. I was wanting to sit up there anyway, but hoping to sit down here. I have yet to get a nice buck down here, and there's plenty of them. They just won't come out where I can shoot. So I'm gonna head out, and we will see y'all up at the trailer. Okay, folks, got my blood sugar straightened out. Had me a peanut butter and blackberry jam sandwich and a peanut butter and strawberry jam. I'm sorry, peanut butter and blackberry preserve and a peanut butter and blackberry strawberry jam sandwich. I'm in this new blind up here. I've only hunted it once this year. Sorry. But this is where my grandson killed his buck last night. There was another buck out here, a younger one, and I will probably let him go if I see him tonight. Trying for an older deer, and there are a few that come up through here, so hopefully we'll see some tonight, and I'll bring you back if we do. This wind is really blowing up here. A couple of times I thought it was going to blow my blind away. I got it tied down and staked down. So, not sure what this wind is going to do. I'm getting pictures from my blind down at the bottom where my son hunts, and I've got doe showing up down there already, so we're going to have to wait and see, I guess. This is what it looks like out here. Blind. The feeder is over there. Right there. There's the feeder. Right there. Then I got this window here so I can see down that way. And I got this window here, just a crack in it, so I can see up that way. Because they'll come out up there by that big tree and walk right down the tree line there. They've walked within probably 20 feet of my trailer while I'm standing on the steps, so we'll see what happens tonight. Yep, there's Spike. He's everywhere. I've got him on camera, or I've seen him at every camera or every blind we have. So, but that's him. He just showed up. He's looking at me. The wind's got me. So, I'll bring you back if anything else happens. Okay, folks, I just took a shot at a coyote, and we're going to go down here and see if I did hit him. He turned just as I pulled the trigger, so I'm not quite sure. He was standing on the edge of the trees down here, just inside the tree line, and all I had was a chest shot. I think he had me pegged because of this wind. We're going to go down here, and I don't have my rifle, but I do have my 10mm pistol with me, and I don't have a light, so I'm going to have to use this phone for a light when I get down here. So go down here and see. I'm going to shut this off so I have some battery. Okay, well, with this flashlight I have on here, I can't see very good, and I heard something moving right there when I went into the trees, so he may be wounded. I'm gonna leave him alone, and I will come back tomorrow when it's daylight out and see what I can find. It's not supposed to rain tonight, so maybe we'll have some luck tomorrow morning. But it's ended legal shooting light. We got a nice sunset. There's the sunset over there. That's of course looking east there, and we do have some clouds up here, but for the most part I think it was a productive evening if I hit that coyote. So I'd rather have them than the deer. Good morning, folks. We're back down here where I shot that coyote last night to see if I actually hit him. I didn't look last night. It was getting too dark, and as I approached the trees here, I heard something moving inside, and I didn't want to go looking for no wounded coyote. So we'll go back down here this morning, and we're gonna see what we can find. I'll turn this around so you can see where we're going. And this is where he was sitting last night, and he was after a gut pile that is gone now, but you can see that gut pile was right here, because there's some of it right there. You can see acorns and stuff, and that was all inside the deer that my grandson shot the night before and had been dressed right there. So I'm not seeing any blood back in here. Seeing some old coyote poop. But we'll walk through these trees back through here. You'll probably see some bones of some old pigs, some old cows. This used to be the kind of the dumping ground where we just kind of threw our old carcasses, or when the property owner had cattle out here, if one died naturally, it got drug out here so the buzzards could eat it. And I'm not seeing anything in here. Okay, let's go out through here. Okay. Yeah. Not really seeing anything. So my guess is I probably missed him. Like I said last night, he was turning just as I pulled the trigger, or he turned just as I pulled that trigger. And it's a little over 100 yards, so it's a good chance I did miss. And it's a trail that wildlife uses. He probably used that same trail going in. I used to have a hog trap down here. Had a big one, covered a lot of this field right here. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna call it a miss. We're just gonna call this a miss. You know, it happens. So, and I guess we'll just close this out and get this video posted. Just notice there's a buck scrape here. You see this buck scrape here. You see the scrape marks in the ground there, and right in here. You see that scrape there, and then that one right over there. So you can see up here where he's been up into the trees here. See the different colors of the branches from here versus up here. So you can see where he's got this one chewed off here. So, but I think the rut is pretty much over. I never did do any whole lot of looking down here. You got a little scrape right there, a rub, I'm sorry, not a scrape. Okay. Folks, if you haven't already done it, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps out. And if you have done it, I really do appreciate it, believe me. So